school that bitch. I'ma take that bitch to college. I'ma give that bitch some knowledge. I'ma read that.
Wow. Okay. Hi, you guys.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Doesn't it seem like we've been gone forever?
Where have we been?
Oh my God. I was incarcerated down in Florida. There was a misunderstanding at the airport.
Ooh, were you riding a manatee again?
Well, here's the thing. You know, sometimes people have a problem differentiating between sugar and cocaine. And oh my God, what happened right there?
He's getting some pep talk right
yeah,
now.
wow, we have problems.
Wow, this whole bitch is going to go up in smoke. Anyway,
We are going to
welcome
die.
to the show. Oh my God. Hi, cutie. How are you? That's our little intern.
Hey, little
Don't
intern.
you hate it when I call you little intern when you're really not? You do not have it on a Pink Floyd shirt. What you know about that?
I just liked it. I picked it up from Target.
Oh, okay. You should really tune into some Pink Floyd. It's really good music.
Yeah.
Anyway, hi. Does it seem like I feel dwarfish today?
Are you shrinking?
Does it
Somebody's.
seem like it? Oh,
There's a
God.
bill collector calling me right now. I'm not going to answer the phone.
Hey, coming up on the program, good lies you can tell the bill collector.
I always
Here's
pretend
one.
to be
Have you ever
Chinese.
tried this one? She went to Peace Corps. She no longer here.
No, I always try to be Chinese though.
Do you?
Yeah.
That's racist.
It is.
Let me hear your best Chinese.
I didn't know Alison.
Oh no, they're gonna be like, bitch, we know that shit. You know what? Anyway.
I answer. I'm like, Max is calling. I'm like, can I speak to Christina? I was like, Max is calling. You know what? She is not in right now. Can
I don't even answer the
Damn
phone.
well that you
I
go
don't answer
on the cell phone.
I don't answer the phone.
Who has house phones?
And when I do, I just play crazy. Like what? Who? Where?
just say
Huh?
dumb shit like I can't read.
Right.
Which
No.
doesn't make sense.
And here's another one. I'm suffering from mental health issues right now, and I don't even know who I am. Who is this? Where am I? Anyway, welcome to the show. Hello. Ooh, we got a good show today.
Yeah.
You know what? If this was at a commercial radio station, your ass would be fired.
I know.
But thank goodness we're here. Anyway, speaking of commercial radio, we're going to give you an update on my audition that I did 4 weeks ago over at the lovely Howard University radio, also known as WHUR. People have been calling me and, hi, honey, texting and emailing about did I get the job. And boy, do I have some good news for you. Anyway, we are here. Hi, Ollie. Can I just say something really quick? I have to get it off my spirit. I have to. There's no way I cannot sit here and not say anything. Your breasts are beautiful.
Thank you.
Come on over here, son. Okay. Here, Ollie. Okay, this is cute. We look snug. We look snug. I know people like how he work his old Christopher Williams looking ass up on the show. That's all right. Don't you worry about it.
You want to know what's funny? On Christina's show last Wednesday, the numbers guy, you know the number
Lawrence
guy?
Strayhorn?
Yeah, Lawrence Strayhorn.
It's crazy.
We gave him his birthday, and he said, you were hired by a woman, and you work with all women. And he told him that.
Cosmetology student.
Wow. You what?
I had my cosmetology license.
Do you?
Yeah.
So you do her?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I cut hair. I like cutting hair better, but I dye my mom's hair from time to time.
Oh, I need to touch up so bad. We're going to talk about it.
After the show.
That's the reason why I have a wig on. Let me tell you this story. We were talking about Memorial Day weekend. So my brother gets a great idea to put us all in the car and drive 13 hours from here to St. Louis, Missouri. Don't look so excited, Ali. It gets better from here.
I'm waiting.
I can see you out of my peripheral. Anyway, so
We're still on camera. I have to look cute.
You do,
you.
you do, because this is the beauty of this place. It's visual as well.
Like that?
Everybody pose.
I'm chilling today.
Everybody pose. And
Who's
pose.
vibrating in my ear? Really?
And pose.
You were in St. Louis for
She's in the
30
car.
It wasn't that bad going. It wasn't that bad. It was fine.
God bless you.
Saturday night, we had our dinner dance. It was wonderful. Sunday during the day, my brother and his family are over. We're all chilling. Somehow or another, my brother and I got into an argument. I don't know what happened. I blanked out and I jumped my brother. Literally. I jumped him.
By yourself?
Like by myself. We just got into a really heated argument, and I jumped over the table, and my mom was there, and my other brother came and snatched me. Then my other brother came upstairs and he grabbed me because I have a really bad temper when provoked to that level.
Yeah.
He said something really foul to me. I won't repeat it because I've already forgiven him. But here's the thing. He told me to walk my black ass home
From St. Louis?
from St. Louis. So From like Sunday afternoon till about evening, I was having the biggest anxiety attack because I had no idea how I was going to get home. And my daughter was like, how are we going to get home? How are we going to get home? How are we going to get home? I called everybody I knew that worked for every airline, and I wasn't going to be able to get home, you guys. It was really frightening. But, you know, God forgives, and so did my brother. And here I am.
I love sibling fights.
That was a really
They
boring
make you
story.
closer.
No, sibling fights make you. They do bring you closer.
Yeah.
I haven't spoken to him since.
Oh,
I don't know.
Maybe not
Sounds
her
like a
case.
very
I think
long ride home.
I feel like
It really wasn't. Because,
Really?
you know, I think what happened was I got over it, and I had some really good weed, too, so I wasn't really tripping.
You should be good.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding, son. I don't smoke,
Mom,
and I
you
don't
smoke?
condone. Do you smoke, dear?
No.
Yes. Yes, you look like your father when you told that lie. You stinking liar.
My bad, Mom.
Have you ever met my son, Boom? Isn't he beautiful? You didn't know this was my son? Anyway, so I have some interesting information here that son, that I think I wanted to share. And I thought about you, Ali Blah Blah, because I saw this on Twitter, the Twitter, as a matter of fact. And, oh, by the way, July 6th and 7th, mark your calendar if you're in this area. Baltimore, they have a wonderful festival every year, the African American Festival. Patti LaBelle and Fantasia will be on the show.
Nice.
Yeah, so that should be, excuse me, honey, this is my vagina
I would
story.
love to go see Patti LaBelle because I like when she takes off her shoes and kicks them into
Do you
the
know
audience.
she's 70?
She looks great.
70. She is flawless.
Yeah.
Anyway, I saw this on the Twitter, and it says that some women have vagina muscles strong enough to clamp down on a male penis to keep them from leaving. It's called penis captivo.
There's some good Kegels.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. And I just thought it was really, really interesting that somebody would even take the time to tweet that. But it got a lot of responses. So, ladies,
I just don't know what made you forget that I was raw. But now I got a new tour. I'm going insane, starting a hurricane, releasing pain. Letting you know you can't gain or maintain unless you say my name. Whipping.
we are so happy to be here. Anyway, in studio, would you mind introducing your friend to us, son?
Yes, well, we have Desi Harrison right here next to me, undefeated youngest professional boxer in America right now. He's 19. His birthday was, what, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, 2 weeks
Yeah,
ago.
he just turned 19.
I was the youngest professional boxer when I turned pro for about 8 months. I turned pro at 17.
Wow. And you're from here.
Yeah, I live in Southeast.
Tell us a little bit about yourself and your journey and how you got to be where you are.
My dad had me boxing since as soon as I could walk. So, and
Who's your dad? Hey, Dad.
He's in here. And
Okay.
then I had my first amateur fight at 8. I did an exhibition at 6, but I turned pro at 17, and now I'm 15-0 with 9 knockouts.
Wow. And so what is your weight? Like
Welterweight, 147.
Okay. All right. So I understand you have a fight coming up when?
June 29th in Connecticut. It's at the MGM Grand at Foxwoods, and
I know somebody who's got a hook up there. We trying to roll? Y'all trying to roll? You trying to roll? That sounds good, right? But tell us a little bit about the sport of boxing, because I don't know, these guys are significantly younger than me, and so I came up during Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, that time. What do you think is the state of boxing right now, and what do you think you're bringing to the table as a professional athlete?
well, like you said, you came up when the Muhammad Ali, everybody used to be all about heavyweights back then, but
Right.
now I happen to be in the weight class where the money's at. This is where Floyd, Pacquiao, all the big names are at my weight class. So right now I'm at the money weight, so hopefully I can.
You trying to make some money?
You're trying to make that
You trying to
money.
make some money? Okay. So what has been your biggest challenger thus far? Like somebody that really gave you a run for your money?
I mean, on paper, the last opponent was supposed to be the toughest. He had the best record and everything, but I mean, I handled it pretty well.
What you do? How you won?
I won 5th round knockout. I dropped him in the
So
second.
you be dropping people? Is that what we talking about?
Yeah.
You knocking people blank out?
Yeah, 9 of them.
Yeah. Damn.
Wow.
Okay. And see, you know what? To me, you can't sleep on boxers because you think, oh, it's a little good. Then they got to knock the blank out. Because you can't really tell in terms of skills by looking at someone, right?
See, and I look like I can't fight.
No, dear. No, dear. That is not what I said, dear. Daddy! Come get your son. Anyway, no, it's surprising to me. I've known quite a few different boxers locally as well. But you know, they're so nice and calm and cool, and then you get into the ring and do you become a different person?
Yeah, we know when to flip the switch.
Yeah. What happens when you flip the switch? What happens?
People out.
You just what? That's your focus. And so when you walk into the ring, do you hear anything? Are you aware of your surroundings, or is your mind strictly like, let me just get in my zone?
Yeah, I'm aware. I mean, I hear certain stuff, you know, certain people from the gym. I recognize certain voices, you know, telling me what to do. Other than that, it's just hear the, you know, people screaming and hollering.
Do you train here?
Yeah. Well, the gym's in Fort Washington. Have you ever heard of Rosecroft Racetrack?
I have.
That's where they gave us a building there. That's where the gym's at. It's my dad's gym.
Okay.
And the workouts are crazy. I tried to work out with him for about a week. It's
Oh.
crazy.
Yeah, you guys have to be like in major shape. Like you run like how many miles?
Well, it depends. Everybody does something different. Some people like to run long miles.
No, I didn't think you was doing all that. Now they told me you wasn't doing all that, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Somebody said that you know, real ripped up, real ripped.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
a
we're
little
supposed to
bit.
see that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just hold my camera. It look like I got a phone call here. So yeah, somebody had said that you were really ripped up. In your stomach. I mean,
That's
I'm not
just
gonna
your
say.
cue to lift your
I'm
shirt
just
up.
saying. I just what somebody had told me in the room that you're related to, that you're really ripped up. So I didn't know. So
Wow.
I mean, it's some
Anyway.
pictures on it.
so anyway, who do you want to ultimately get to?
Eventually, I mean, obviously, you know, the money is where Floyd's at, but he's not going to be around probably too much longer.
Yeah.
Let me see, Amir Khan, I've always wanted that fight. And I still do.
And so how does that work? I've always wondered how do you get into a position where, you know, I mean, I know you can't just say, well, I want this person. How does that work?
Oh, I mean, when you first turn pro, you fight 4 rounders, then 6, then 8, then 10, and then championship fights are 12. You just got to work your way up. You know, the records get better, and eventually you'll fight somebody with a record like yours, and then the winner gets the next big fight. It's just slowly steps building up.
And you've been doing this since, would you say, since you could walk?
Yeah, I have videos of me in a onesie throwing punches, and
Really?
yeah.
That's amazing. You guys got questions? That's amazing.
How often, like, what's your training regimen? How often are you training?
I go to the gym Monday through Friday. Get there at 5. Sometimes I'm there at 8, 8:30, 9
A.M. or P.M.?
p.m. I'm not a morning person.
Okay. You and my daughter. Same thing. Anyway, so you do what now? You go 5, you get in there, you what?
Yeah, we know, go running, shadow box, hit the bag. Sometimes we have a personal trainer named Kim. She comes up and works with me, gives me like an hour workout, and then I get sparring as much as I can. Different people, just everything, the speed bag, jump, everything you see on TV.
So after this fight that you'll win, I'm just going to put it out there, then what?
Hopefully soon I'll be coming back to DC in the fall. That's what we're aiming for.
And are there a lot of fights? Because every time I hear about a fight, it's always after the fact. Is this a big fight town, do you think?
Yeah, DC is a pretty big fight town. Not so much for the big fights, because, you know, Vegas, Atlantic
Right.
City takes those, but they're actually bringing a lot of big fights back to DC, you know. But it is a big fight town. A lot of fighters are from here. At one point, we had 5 world champions from DC. So.
Really?
Wow. Yeah, I was before coming back here, I lived in Tampa in the St. Pete area. And of course, you know, all the different fighters that are from there that train down there. I think the last fight I was there was Tarver and what's the other guy's name? I can't think of his name. Yes. They fought, which was interesting. I had never been to a major fight like that and up so close. It was just, you know, you don't realize how violent it is, but I'm sure you probably already know this. Did you have some questions, Ali? Blah,
I did
blah?
actually. Is boxing still in the Olympics
Yes.
So-
That's for only amateurs.
for only amateurs? So
Yeah.
you're not eligible as a pro?
No.
Well, that's unfortunate.
And you can't step back. Well, why is it that
Why is
basketball
that
players?
Yeah. Why
Yeah, I
is
think
that?
boxing's the only sport where amateurs are in it, and I guess it's just because a loss in boxing means a lot more than it does in basketball. You know,
So is there still a platform for you to like go on a world scale sort of boxing, or is that?
yeah, I mean.